What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Beret Chronicles. Today we are going to discuss Phase 3 of Special Forces Assessment and Selection, or SFAS. If you missed our Phase 1 and Phase 2 discussions, check out the links below and get caught up. Guys, Phase 3 Team Week, or Mission Impossible Weeks, as I like to refer to it, is when you and your teammates during that week will receive a variety of missions that you guys have to then plan and execute. All right. To successfully navigate Phase 3, your leadership skills have to be on par. Okay. The Army describes leadership as the ability to influence others to complete a mission or accomplish a certain task by providing purpose, direction, and motivation. Okay. As soon as you are identified by cadre as being, the one in charge, you then need to snap into that mindset, all right, and start leading, all right? So cadre will look at you and say, hey, candidate number 10, you are in charge, okay? At that point, you need to snap to it, all right? Roster number 1, I need you to execute A, B, and C. You have 10 minutes, go execute. Roster number 2, I need you to execute X, Y, and Z. You have 15 minutes. Go execute. All right? We leave in 30. Let's go. If you have any questions, I'll be by the Humvee. All right? Guys, you don't have to sound exactly like me, but you need to have that command presence. When you're put in charge, guys need to know, hey, roster number 10 is in charge. He's issuing tasks. Let's get it. All right? Here are 7 tips that are going to help you accomplish and succeed at Phase 3. All right, let's get to them. Guys, number 1, you have to be a good leader, right? You have to be able to provide that purpose, that direction, and the motivation, right? And it has to be concise. You don't want to leave any room for assumptions, all right? Guys need to know exactly what you need done and the time standard that it needs to be done in, right? Tip number 2, you have to be a good follower also, right? So as soon as you're done with your leadership roles, guys, and you get removed from that seat, you then need to go back into following mode or subordinate mode, okay? You need to put the mission and your teammates above your own. And if you don't, once it comes down for pinks and blues, you're going to know it, all right? Tip number 3, you have to remain flexible. All right, guys, it's called Mission Impossible Week for a reason. All right, the missions that you're going to receive out there are not normal. Right, you have to wear a different hat to be able to accomplish those missions. Right, and you're going to have to go back to the drawing board once or twice to get it right. Right, as a leader, you need to be receptive to feedback from your teammates. Right, and then coming up with a plan that actually makes sense. Tip number 4. Don't be a jerk to your teammates, all right? By the time you get to Phase 3, you're going to be tired. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be cranky, all right? That's when your true nature is going to want to come out, all right? You then have to control it, all right? Manage it, and make sure you get through whatever mission is being conducted. And if you're not able to do that, right, you won't make it out of Phase 3, all right? Tip number 5, you have to stay hydrated and you have to eat, okay? When you're put in charge, it's going to be up to you to manage that time. It's going to be up to you to let your guys know when to take breaks, when to grab a snack, so on and so forth, right? Don't just push your guys and make them go 100 miles an hour with no breaks, all right? Guys are going to get dehydrated, all right, and they're going to fall out, okay? Tip number 6, right, knot tying. You got to show up to Phase 3 knowing how to tie knots and latchings, because that's what you're going to use to build majority of your apparatuses out there, okay? Tip number 7, it goes without saying, but don't quit, okay? Phase 3 is going to suck. It's going to push you past your comfort levels, but if your why is strong enough, right, you're going to make it past Phase 3 without a problem. All right, guys, I hope these 7 tips are helpful, right? And I hope they help you get through selection, right, and on your way to the Q course so you can do bigger and better things. I appreciate you guys watching, right, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.